Well, have you ever wondered what a bobcat tastes like? A couple of weeks ago I trapped one, and I thought while I was skinning it out, I would just cut out one of the back straps and see what it tasted like. So my wife and kids aren't home today, and I'm in charge of feeding myself, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to try it. Now my original plan was to cook this outside over a fire in my Dutch oven, but for the last 2 weeks we've been covered in 6 inches of snow and ice, and today it's raining. And with the amount of overtime that I've been working trying to upgrade my camera, I haven't had a chance. So let's go on and get into this. And before we start, if you could go on and hit that subscribe button, it would help support my channel. So I'm going to be using some carrots, some taters, basic ingredients like onion powder, pepper, salt, garlic powder. The beautiful thing about a roast, you can cook this however you want. If you've already got a recipe that you really like, just use it. So instead of using beef or chicken or something like that, I'm just going to put the bobcat backstrap in here and then let it cook for about 8 hours, and hopefully this is really good. So we're going to find out.
You know, one thing's for sure, you can never have too many taters in something like this. The only thing I actually measured out was my brown sugar. I used a 1/4 cup of that. Everything else, I just kind of winged it as I went. It's usually how I do my roasts every single time I make one, and it always turns out really good. I never just follow an exact recipe. I always like being a little bit different, and I like changing things up from time to time. It works for me. You may not like it that way, but like I said, if you already have your own recipe that you really like, just use that one.
That looks about right. Maybe a little more. Had to be do it. I don't mind it being a little bit hot. I'm going to add in some red pepper. Alright, so let's stop and talk about this for just a second. What is it about the bobcat that makes me want to eat it? Well, nothing really specific about the bobcat itself, except for me being a hunter, a fisherman, and a trapper. I get opportunities to eat things that most people never will. So I just really want to try this. I think it's a really nice lean piece of meat. I cut off all the silver skin. You know, it's just looks like a nice piece of meat. So as long as I get the internal temperature up to 165 degrees, there's not going to be any parasites or anything like that in it that can hurt me. So thinking back to all the pioneers, and even back in the Great Depression, which honestly wasn't that long ago, there is a lot of people that ate a lot of strange things, and and they survived on it. So kind of gives me an opportunity to see what they ate and things like that. So I'm gonna go on and get it in the crock pot and get it cooking. So I'll see you in 8 hours, and in the meantime I'm gonna go finish tanning some coon hides. So if you're interested in knowing how to do that, go and watch that video too. So let's get this thing to cooking. So I'm gonna cover it just a little bit more than halfway with water. That ought to be plenty right there. So this has been sitting in a crock pot on low for about 7 hours, and I'm ready to take it out and see what it tastes like. So I'm pretty excited. I gotta know. I did put a fork in it earlier and it just fell apart. So here we go. It is tender. It's not tough at all. Now the most important thing is, what does it taste like? I honestly can't even tell you what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like chicken, and it doesn't taste like beef. The only thing I can tell you for sure is it is excellent. I would definitely eat it again, and I would recommend if you trap one or kill one that you try it. This is definitely worth trying. I I wouldn't go as far as saying it is my favorite wild game, but it's up there. This is pretty good. So I'm just gonna go on and get the rest of it out of here and finish eating it. I'm gonna let my daughter try it and see what she thinks. Yeah, definitely try it. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Alright, so now that I finished eating it, it finally dawned on me, it's turkey. The taste, the texture, the consistency of the meat is dead on a turkey. However, don't just take my word for it. Go out and kill your own. Try it. You may really like it. But I will say the article that I read said that they're best cooked slow. That's why I decided to do it in a crock pot. However, if given another opportunity, I'm going to fry it. I do believe it'll be better that way because you know what? What's not good fried? But that's just my opinion.